Hello lovely viewers, you are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be discussing the final and concluding part of the Son of Umbele. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. The final and concluding part of the play mixes comedy and tragedy together as a way of heightening Joshua's death. Joshua's arrival to Sumako's house has brought a lot of positive changes to Sumako's household. Dweller, from all indication, is happy with his presence and has found some confidence in herself thanks to Joshua. Atu, on the other hand, no longer sees himself as the fool everyone in the family makes him to believe he is. Ziki is also influenced by Joshua's presence. He was consoled by Joshua when he lost his beloved to a snake bite. The only character not buying or subscribing to Joshua's ideas and presence is Benko, the first child of Sumako's family. Act 3 begins in the morning, and the members of Sumako's family are preparing to go to the seaside. Atu is seen busily folding a fishing net and packing other gears into a cane basket. Atu tries his best to stop Joshua from following them to the seaside, since big brother Benko is still angry with Joshua about the incident that happened the previous night concerning Joshua making a woman of Dweller, when in reality, Joshua had only 7 days to regain all that he lost in the accident. Now, Benko has no chances of recovering all that he lost in the accident since Joshua has ruined that chance for him. The truth is that Joshua is not bothered by Benko's bad temper. He says, "I'm not backing out simply because big brother Benko feels sour." Atu replies with, "I'm only trying to be helpful. You see, this accident ruined his life. It left him very sour and irritable, but we don't talk about it. He's not going to forget what you have done to him. He had only 7 days to wait. Now, you've spoiled it all for him." Joshua doesn't understand what Atu means by this utterance, but since Sumako doesn't object to him going to the seaside, he sees no reason to be worried about Benko's anger, since Sumako runs everything there. But Atu informs him that, inasmuch as Sumako runs everything that has to do with they going to the seaside to fish, the truth is that Sumako wouldn't be there in the middle of the sea. Hence, there is a need to fear Benko's bad temper. When Joshua asks if Atu is trying to tell him something, Atu replies with, "I can't express myself. I'm worse than a dolt. You hear them call me a fool all the time. I'm the dolt of the family. They send me on errands and treat me like a mascot." Atu continues to tell Joshua how he despises his family for making him look stupid, when indeed their stupidity overflows. He reveals that when Sumako sent him to the seaside to look for Joshua and Dweller, he intentionally told Sumako he couldn't find them, when indeed he saw the two having a lovely time together. And what was his reason? He didn't want to spoil anything for them, especially for Dweller, who is clearly in love with Joshua. He explained that his family will believe whatever he tells them because they think he is not clever enough to fabricate stories. Atu then asked Joshua if his mother was sick, just as his mother. Joshua then revealed that he is the son of Umbele. His mother was a strong woman. The mention of Madame Umbele makes Atu upset to no small degree. He expresses his surprise in Joshua, the son of Umbele, who wants to live among peasants, and what's more, he wants to go to the seaside and handle fish, which will make him to stink like a pig. Atu also reveals further that the whole village is going to come rushing to their household to kill Joshua if they know he's the son of Umbele. He equally told Joshua that big brother Benko will kill him if he finds out that Joshua is really the son of Umbele. Rumor has it that Madame Umbele has something to do with Joshua's accident, since she wanted to make men to attend to her. Also, through their conversation, we find the changes that Sumako's household has witnessed ever since Joshua arrived there. Atu reveals that Joshua has put a smile on Duela's face. He heard her sing while performing her morning chores. Interestingly, this is the first time she performed her house chores wholeheartedly without cursing anyone. His only prayer is that his sister goes on laughing for a long time. It is clear from all indication that Atu is fond of using second-hand words and ideas from people, especially his father Sumako. He seems not to have an opinion of his own. He always relies on Sumako's words to prove a point. When asked if he ever says anything original, he replies with, "I carry a tag on my neck like a dog. The label reads, Atu the dote, fool of the family. Everything comes to me second hand. I accept it without malice, and I have no rancor." Joshua's reply does not go down well with Atu, as he thinks Joshua is overestimating or overrating a peasant's mind by speaking or talking to him like a book, without stopping to know whether or not Atu understands what he's saying. However, Joshua tells Atu that peasants are also humans. They can be intelligent. Atu thinks that these remarks contrast sharply with the ideas Madame Umbele had about the peasants. According to him, your mother didn't think so. She thought we were less human, animals. For the first time, Atu replies Joshua intelligently in his own words, without relying on Sumako's words to do so. He proudly said, "She had a right to think that way. The rules allowed it, and some of the rules must be obeyed. Now, those are my own words. I don't mind telling you that." Joshua then tells Atu that, at least, that proves something. It proves that you have some imagination after all. It proves that you can exert yourself and make others respect you. Why don't you try? Try, Atu, try. Just then, Duela enters, carrying a pail of water on her head. When Duela rudely asks Atu to open the lid of the drum for her, Atu replies with, "At least, you could say please." This reply definitely surprises Duela, for this is the first time such words are coming from Atu. After Duela asks politely, Atu removes the lid and helps his sister to empty the water into the drum. After which he dumps a fishing net into the basket, lifts it, and storms off to the seaside. Duela still expresses shock in Atu's polite request. She says, he has never been like this before. He always does as he is told. Joshua believes that maybe he has found out something. Maybe he has found out that he deserves some respect like anyone else. You all take him for granted. With this, Duela shows appreciation to Joshua for the series of positive changes Sumako's household has witnessed ever since he arrived. In Duela's own words, "Oh Joshua, why didn't you come to us earlier? This is what we need, a tonic in the family, someone to tell us how to go on living in confidence and self-respect and understanding." Ziki then appears on stage. He is still sleepy. He admits that he doesn't feel too bad this morning, despite the fact that he lost his beloved the previous night. He gladly announced that he is going to the carnival. He adds that, "I've got a funeral to attend, but I'm not missing the carnival. I'm going to the carnival and I'm going to find myself a woman, another woman with big bosom." It is Duela's wish to follow her brother either to the funeral or to the carnival, since she has never been to any. However, Ziki informs her of the stigma that she will receive. When she does that, some folks will point fingers at Duela. But Duela replies with, "I don't mind. They do that all the time. I'm used to it." Ziki equally expresses shock in Duela's behavior. He has never seen her so happy ever since she was born. When Duela left the stage, Joshua and Ziki had a lovely conversation, through which the following was revealed. The name Sumako means King of the Sea Monsters. It is believed that Sumako's ancestors came by sea from some distant coast and posed as gods. They were all cunning people, Smako is the last of the species. Atu then comes on stage, this time pleased with himself and whistling. He came to ask if they are all ready to go to the seaside. When asked why he is in a rush, Atu replies with, "The sea is calm and the wind is good. With 4 men in the boat, we are going to catch big fish, big trout." However, Ziki informs Atu of his inability to follow them to the seaside since he has a funeral to attend. We find a dramatic irony here. Atu is ignorant of the fact that Ziki's woman is dead, since he attributes Ziki's inability to go with them to the seaside to laziness and the carnival in town. Atu also sympathizes with Ziki for his loss and looks for Benko. Benko tells Atu that they are not going to the seaside to fish since Ziki will be absent. Therefore, 2 men cannot do the work of 3. Big brother Benko was then informed that Joshua is standing in for Ziki. However, Benko dismisses that rudely. Benko still laments that he had only 7 days to regain all that he lost in the accident until Joshua ruined it for him. But it turns out that there was no hope to regain all that he has lost in the accident, since Atu never went to any man. In Atu's own words, "I made it all up. You wanted something to hope for, to hold on to. I gave you one." Further utterances reveal that Atu spent the money Benko gave him on drinks, and to cover up for what he has done, he brought back some stuff which consists of spring water colored with a clove leaf. With this, Atu proves that he is not a fool after all. He has got some brains in his head. He shows gratitude to Joshua for making him a liberated person now, one who deserves respect. Big brother Benko, on the other hand, believes that Joshua has set his brothers and sister against him. The two get into a heated argument until Sumako's voice is heard from an open window. He inquires to know what is happening, and Ziki replies that there is a bit of an argument between Joshua and Benko. I guess they want to settle it between themselves. Sumako then tells Benko that, "I remember telling you about Joshua. I remember telling you to cool off and try making friends with him. You don't know what he is. You don't know what he is bringing us, but you won't listen." When asked if the two want to settle their feud by a gun and a dagger, both Benko and Joshua agrees to the duel. Atu, on the other hand, is not in agreement with this arrangement. He says, "I don't like this, Benko. I don't like this. Let's not color the day black. Let's go to the carnival." Just then, the peasant women come on stage, all dressed up to the teeth in polycolors and each holding a tambourine in their hands and in the mood for merriment. We find them singing and shaking their tambourine. Sumako appears on stage with a gun and a dagger. With this, the peasant women run off stage as Sumako places the weapons in the middle of the stage. The knife is blunt with disuse, but it has a poison tip. The shotgun, on the other hand, is loaded with 1 bullet and fires only once. Benko and Joshua are expected to choose one. Joshua was lucky to pick up the gun, while Benko is left with the dagger. Sumako then instructs them to go to the seaside since he doesn't want to witness such a horrible thing. He concludes by saying, "When it's over, we shall come and collect the body." Joshua walks off to the seaside while Benko reluctantly makes to follow him. Joshua is reluctant as he is holding a dagger while Joshua is holding a gun. It is easier for Joshua to kill him than for him to kill Joshua. Benko then reluctantly follows Joshua and went off stage. A second later, we hear the loud bang of a gunshot. Benko runs back on stage with news that Joshua has killed himself. Sumako sympathizes with his only daughter Duella, who is fond of Joshua and is clearly in love with him. He states that she will have to find herself another man, a man who wouldn't come searching for the third end of the rope. Just then, Sumako's wife, who was assumed dead, calls out to her husband. Act 3 ends with the tragic death of Joshua. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video.